Hey, good evening in your world, Tim. It's good to see you again, man. I do like the high vis you got on. Shows me
Yeah.
you're out there with those maintenance guys, probably, hopefully. Uh,
Trying to fix their
start
world. That demand signal.
well.
Damn.
How you feeling? Are you healed up yet after the haymaker uppercut I put on you right there in
Uh,
front of everybody, like
you clearly don't
God and
remember
everything?
me laying you flat on the stage, do you? You just
Uh, yeah, that's not how that went. I feel great. I didn't even lose any sleep over the deal. So no,
no.
hey, look, man. I think it'd be really good. We got so busy while we were in Australia. Had a lot of people reach out to us, and
Yeah.
our flight snuck up on us, and we just forgot, or actually ran out of time.
Yeah, yeah.
Wanted to do this in person at the conference, but hey, man, I wanted to do a little recap, just kind of tell people where we're at and kind of what happened, and
Yeah.
maybe a couple key takeaways that you have versus what I have,
Yeah, yeah.
and
Explain what we did. It was good fun. It was a lot of good feedback. It was, I think, it hit a tune, hit a chord.
yeah, yeah. So for y'all that maybe are just seeing this for the first time, like we've been blasting it on LinkedIn and telling all our friends and having a good time with it. But Tim and I did a keynote at Mastering SAP there on the Gold Coast last week, Gold Coast, Australia for you non-Australians. And we went up and literally had a boxing match. Uh, John Fogerty was there, did an awesome job. Like that
Oh God,
dude,
he should be a ring announcer in the U.S.
he's so
Four
good, man.
rounds of Rumble in the Jungle, the
Oh
beat
man,
down in Brisbane.
he is so like I. It's hard for me like when I was hearing him introduce us, I was just
Oh God, it
oh
was
he's
funny.
phenomenal. What a dude.
It was
Anyways,
good.
yeah, so Tim and I went up and basically had an argument, a boxing match about just the common stuff that happens in supply chain and maintenance,
Yeah.
and just everyday fights and arguments
Same
and
old, same old. Yep.
I mean, how many people came up to you, Tim, and said, "Yeah, man, it sounded like." I think we had
Oh,
a guy
I'm
like this.
I'm on a mine site now, so I'm up in the middle of the outback of Queensland. I mean, I'm a long way from anything. And the first thing we had meetings with some of these maintenance supervisors and team leads. First thing, don't shut the store. We want to go into the store. You guys don't take away my stuff. And it was the same thing we hear everywhere. What are you guys gonna do? You gonna take my store? It's just the same arguments everywhere we go. So there's a lack of coordination, collaboration. They're not talking enough. They're
Yeah,
not planning parts to the point that we can get them. So they want everything stocked. It was same thing as our fight night, which were us arguing to kind of bring those arguments to a higher level so people understand what we go through all the time, what maintenance people do and what supply chain do. They just go into their corners and they don't talk and they just point fingers at each other and get nowhere. So yeah, it was
and
fun. It was
get
really
more
good.
frustrated as the days go on. So,
Yep.
yeah, I think key takeaways for me. Number one, if you're watching this and you're struggling with inventory levels, or you're struggling with a lot of unplanned downtime, stuff like that in your world. Number one, just know you're not alone. Number two, it feels like everywhere we go. Tim, you just said you were in Australia. I was down in Mexico a few weeks ago talking to some
Yep.
guys. It's the same thing, man. Different language,
Same.
same. So, you know, there's a couple key things that just keep coming up over and over and over. Number one, maintenance guys. If you're not planning your work, we're gonna have to stock more inventory, just the way it is.
Yeah.
Like, because we want to support you on the supply chain side. Like, that's our
Yep.
goal. Nobody wakes up in the morning and says, "Hey, I'm gonna make these guys' job really miserable." Like, that's not what we're trying to
Oh,
do.
and on that topic, Justin, like I got to this site, and this particular site has about $50 million in inventory, and
Hmm.
and the finance team came and says you got to reduce inventory without talking to maintenance. So there was a problem, and they just turned off a lot of materials, and they shouldn't have, and it's impacted the business
Sure.
in a negative way. So now the trust is blown. So those kind of things, we got to collaborate. the inventory is a product of the demand signal. Like you were just mentioned, that demand signal that dictates the inventory. Now they're usually typically always overstocked for multiple reasons and
Right.
slob inventory builds up, but that can be fixed and can be brought down by, 20% inventory reduction within 2 years is not unheard of at all. And that's some big numbers.
Absolutely. And and second of all, like to your point, when we do establish inventory, it's you've got to categorize it. So you got to understand why we're
Yep.
holding it, and then there needs to be reviews around that and a systematic approach to reducing that. We've got a client
Yep.
in upstream oil and gas. I mean, these guys have been with us, gosh, for 3.5, 4 years now, and
Yep.
it blows my mind that they are still cutting reorder point, uh, you know, cutting their reorder points and trimming down their inventory.
Oh my. Yep.
A couple $1 million a year minimum, right? Like,
Yep. Every year. It's and what the first year was 6 million, and now we're
yeah.
already up to 2 million this year. It's just people can't believe it. It's like, where does this keep coming from?
Well, and
It's
that's
better
it.
maintenance practice.
That's it.
And their planning is
That's it.
really good. They're 80% planned. So man,
That's
that's
right. When your plan goes up, your inventory goes
inventory
down.
was
So,
down.
yeah. So guys, Tim, again, man, thanks for having me out there in Australia.
Yeah, it's fun.
Great time mastering SAP, guys. Really appreciate y'all's hospitality and having us out
Yeah,
there. What a
shout
great
out to
event.
Master and SAP. It was a really good conference. 7 months after the last one because they're changing up, and it was
Yeah.
very good. It was really good.
Yeah, great job. Great lineup, Deb and Leah. We appreciate you guys very much. And hopefully we'll see you guys again on the flip side. But Tim, I think we'll wrap this up. Great fight. I think it sounds like we're going to do this again, maybe
Mhm.
in South Africa. I will. I'll make sure.
Maybe Houston.
Maybe even Houston. Yeah. So who knows? But if we're there, come see us. I'm gonna put some heavier gloves on this time. Um, maybe
I'm gonna put
maybe
some lighter ones, a little more Muay or something.
yeah. Well, I just got to hit you once
Sting like a
then.
butterfly. No, I don't sting like a butterfly.
Did you say stink like a butterfly? You do stink. That's
No,
right.
no, did not.
Yeah. So, anyways, hey man, I know it's late for you. Go get some sleep. Enjoy
All right, buddy.
your time in the outback, and we'll keep ticking over here in the states. And until next time, bro,
Okay, buddy.
just be thinking about Big Lester over here on the supply
Sun's
or the
out,
maintenance
guns
side.
out.
All right, man. Peace. See you, dude.